Title: The Best Pizza in Town. English Level A2. Chapter 1: The Hungry Hero. Marco is a young man. He lives in a big, busy city. The city has many cars, it has many people, it has many restaurants. Marco likes the city, but today Marco has a problem. He is very hungry. He is not just a little hungry, he is very, very hungry. Marco loves food. He likes pasta, he likes salad, he likes bread. But most of all, Marco loves pizza. For Marco, pizza is the king of food. He thinks about pizza every day. He thinks about the hot cheese. He thinks about the red tomato sauce. He thinks about the crunchy bread. Today is Saturday. Marco does not work on Saturday. He wants to find something special. He wants to find the best pizza in town. He puts on his blue jacket. He puts on his comfortable shoes. He opens his door and walks outside. The sun is bright. The air is warm. It is a perfect day for a pizza quest. Chapter 2: The Fast Food Place. Marco walks down the main street. He sees a big sign. The sign is bright red and yellow. It says, Pizza Palace, fast and cheap. Marco stops. He looks at the window. Inside, many people are eating. They look busy. The waiters are running. Marco goes inside. He sits at a small table. A waiter comes to him. "What do you want?" the waiter asks. He is in a hurry. "I want a cheese pizza, please," Marco says. 5 minutes later, the pizza arrives. It is very fast. Marco looks at the pizza. It is very round. It is very yellow. He takes a bite.
He chews. He thinks. Then he shakes his head. "No," Marco says quietly. "This is not the best pizza. The pizza is too salty. The cheese is not real cheese. The bread is soft and oily. It tastes like plastic." Marco pays his money. He leaves the restaurant. He is still hungry. His quest is not finished. Chapter 3: The Fancy Restaurant. Marco walks for 20 minutes. He goes to a different part of the city. Here, the buildings are tall and beautiful. He sees a restaurant called the Silver Plate. It looks very expensive. There are white flowers on the tables. The waiters wear black suits. Maybe the best pizza is here, Marco thinks. Expensive food is usually good food. He goes inside. A man at the door looks at Marco's blue jacket. "Do you have a reservation?" the man asks. "No," Marco says, "but I am alone. I just want one pizza." The man leads Marco to a very small table in the corner. Marco looks at the menu. The prices are very high. One pizza costs $25. Marco orders a truffle and mushroom special. He waits for 30 minutes. Finally, the pizza arrives. It is very small. It is on a very big plate. There is a little bit of cheese and 3 small mushrooms. Marco takes a bite. It is okay. It is not bad, but it is not great. It is too fancy. It does not feel like pizza. It feels like a small snack.
This is not it, Marco sighs. He pays his $25 and walks back into the street. Chapter 4: The Secret Street. Now Marco is tired. His legs are a little sore. He wants to go home. He turns a corner and enters a small, narrow street. This street is quiet. There are no big signs. There are no bright lights. Suddenly, Marco stops. He smells something. It is a wonderful smell. It is the smell of burning wood. It is the smell of fresh tomatoes. It is the smell of garlic and herbs. "Wow," Marco says. "What is that?" He follows his nose. He walks past a flower shop. He walks past a bookstore. At the end of the street, he sees a small green door. Above the door, there is a small wooden sign. It says, Maria's Kitchen. Marco looks through the window. Inside, the room is warm. The walls are made of old bricks. In the back, there is a large oven. There is a real fire inside the oven. An old woman is standing near the fire. She has flour on her hands. She is smiling. Chapter 5: Maria's Magic. Marco opens the door. A small bell rings. Hello, the old woman says. Welcome, I am Maria. Are you hungry? Yes, Marco says. I am looking for the best pizza in town. Maria laughs. The best pizza? That is a big dream. Sit down, young man. Marco sits at a wooden table. The table is old but very clean. Maria does not give him a menu. I only make one kind of pizza today, Maria says. I make the margherita. It has tomatoes from my garden. It has cheese from the local farm. It has basil and olive oil. Is that okay? Yes, Marco says. That is perfect. Marco watches Maria. She is like an artist. She takes a ball of dough. She pushes it with her hands. She throws it in the air. The dough becomes a perfect circle. She spreads the red sauce. She adds the white cheese. She puts the pizza into the big wood oven. Chapter 6. The Perfect Bite. The room is silent. Marco listens to the sound of the fire. Pop, crackle. The smell is getting stronger. Marco's mouth is watering. He is very excited. After 10 minutes, Maria takes the pizza out. She puts it on a simple wooden board. She cuts it into 6 pieces. She places it in front of Marco. Enjoy, she says with a smile. The pizza is beautiful. The crust is dark brown with some black spots from the fire. The cheese is melting. The basil leaves are bright green. Marco takes a piece. It is very hot. He waits a moment. Then he takes a bite. First, he tastes the crust. It is crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Then he tastes the sauce. It is sweet and fresh. Finally, he tastes the cheese. It is creamy and delicious. Marco closes his eyes. He smiles. This is it, he whispers. This is the best pizza in town.
Chapter 7. Sharing the Secret. Marco eats every piece of the pizza. He even eats the small crumbs on the board. He feels happy. He feels full. He feels like he found a treasure. He talks to Maria for a long time. She tells him stories about her grandmother. Her grandmother taught her how to make pizza 60 years ago. The secret is not the money, Maria says. The secret is the time and the love. You cannot rush a good pizza. Marco pays Maria. The price is very fair. It is not too cheap, and it is not too expensive. The next day, Marco calls his best friend, Leo. Leo, Marco says, I found it. I found the best pizza in town. Where is it? Leo asks. Is it at the big mall? Is it at the fancy place downtown? No, Marco says. It is on a small street. It is in a small kitchen. Come with me. I will show you. Marco and Leo walk to Maria's kitchen. They sit at the wooden table. They eat the margherita pizza. Leo takes one bite and his eyes go wide. You are right, Marco, Leo says. This is the best pizza in the world. Now, Marco and Leo go to Maria's every Saturday. They do not look for new places anymore. Marco found what he was looking for. He found a best pizza, and he found a new friend in Maria. The city is still noisy and busy, but in Maria's kitchen, everything is perfect.